add customer type information to the dashboard. The customer type for customer is Audi as high, Bitfast as high, and Yumbo as low. You need to create a new table in Excel and load it in Power BI. The new table should be called customer with customer name as primary key and customer type as attribute. Based on the provided data, you need to derive the cardinalities of the relationship between customer and supermarket sales, one-to-many or many-to-many. You need to make sure that the correct relationship is shown in Power BI. If needed, register this information in Excel. If needed, create extra table in Excel and load it so it's repeating itself. Create a new page in the report and show a visualization quantity per customer type per year. So to summarize, you need to create something in Excel, contains these data, and load it and create a relationship and then show it. So that's the summary. So first of all, we're gonna have this Excel. You need to create the Excel from scratch, but since I already have it, so I won't create it again. So this customer data type, customer type is created with these things in it. So we have the column name and the three things they ask for and the relevant customer type.
Is that it?
Hmm?
It's so simple. That's it.
For the Excel part, yes.
Yeah.
So once you have this Excel,
Yeah.
you can load it to the RBI Excel workbook and this folder. And load it. So you have a customer. Yeah, this one is the whole sheet, right? That has a lot of new data. So when you load this one, then you're gonna load the whole sheet. So that's not good. And if we see the other option, then it's a table. So, but it didn't recognize our column names. You see, it names column 1, column 2, and then customer name is the first row. So we need to do a little bit of transformation. So we click on transform data. And here we select, let's see, which one is this? Here, use first row as headers. And then the first row becomes headers. Then we save it. And now it's loaded. So just to double check, we have loaded that here. Very small table. It has the headers, it has the information, so that part is done. So the second part is to create a relationship. So we go to relationship view. Oh, and turns out this relationship is automatically created already because it found the similar data and linked to it. Let's see if they link the right thing. So they link the customer name to the customer in the supermarket sales. So that's correct. So we don't need to, we checked it, we don't need to do more. What else we have here? So we have the Excel, we load it, we create a relationship, and we check the relationship, and now we have a visualization to make. Quantity per customer type per year. So 3 things in one. Okay, let's go for it. We just select them directly. Quantity, customer, and year. We have year. Yeah. Okay.
Quantity, customer, and year, right?
Yeah, let me check.
Yeah, customer.
Quantity
year.
per customer type. Okay, so we don't input customer name, but type. So we choose not customer, but in this already linked table, we choose the time. And now we have 4 different things. Let's see why. Oh yeah, maybe here. So we move the year to the axis and move the customer time as a legend. Okay, so this works.
Can I ask you one question? Because you have an x-axis and you have an y-axis, because we on our computers we have values and axis. So just to make sure, so x-axis gonna be just axis and the y-axis are values, right?
Yes.
Yes, right?
So-
Because you have an old version of Power BI, that's why. And we have here, we have new one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's, you can move it around and see, and also the X and Y depend on the chart type you chose. And if your chart type is this way, then yeah, it changes.
Okay.
So but if you move it around, actually this one is the one the coordinator wanted to see, but this one is also correct.
Okay. Yeah, because I have a little bit different.
So this one is the official answer. It shows the high-low. It's difficult to compare. It's almost the same. So if you use this version, it's a little bit easier to see the differences. But in his answer, he chose this one. Both are correct. Yeah. So then you see the essence is those measures and those relationships you make, and the visualization, as long as you make something that fits the description, you might choose a different visualization, you might choose different X or Y.
Can you please
It-
just
it still works.
real quick, just show one more time your visualization?
Which one?
Yeah, this one. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Great, is this clear?
You can also make the new table at the Power BI itself, right? Doesn't have to do Excel.
First of all, this is required, you need to load an actual Excel, but also that's not always possible. You can create a new table with date, because that date retrieves information from other sheets. This is a processing tool, it's not an input tool. So you cannot write things there.
Oh, I did,
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
One by one,
Yeah.
cell by cell?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Just go to transform data and then
Oh,
enter
you know
data.
how you need to write down one by one.
Yeah, just customer name and customer
Okay.
type.
Yeah.
And then all the interest, and also
Yeah.
high, low.
Okay.
They have the same result, I think, but
Yeah, you can do that, but then yeah, I'm not sure if there's a consequence. Yeah, in theory, it's the same, and you don't need to upload your Excel file.
right?
Yeah,
I thought everything
yeah.
needs to be done at Power BI.
No, this one explicitly said you should
Yeah.
do it in Excel and load it. Yeah, but whatever works, eventually it's the same. Yeah.
So we have to use that precise visualization, or we could use clustered column charts?
Cluster
Question.
column chart. Let's
Because
see.
it's more
That's this
the
one.
upper one.
The-